The Flow Sports Radio.
Yeah. Hip Hop Sports Radio. And you're listening to The Flow Sports Radio Show. Matthew Shack in the building. Here to talk about NFL Week 10. We had some crazy ass games, man. Crazy ass games. So we gonna get right into it, man, because a lot of NFL football fans right now are mad or glad. And we gonna figure out which one you are right now. The score is up right quick. First game we want to talk about is last night's game. Last night's game between the Giants and the Bengals. That game.
Crazy Productions, baby.
Put a score out of this piece, man. There it is. It's Giants 21 and the Bengals 20. That game, man, was a game where you basically just watching it because you want to see Odell Beckham Jr. act a damn fool. Odell went out there, man, did what he normally does, man, when he's on a big stage. He plays well when the cameras are the brightest. He plays the best when everybody's watching him. And he went through. He had a pretty decent night with 99 yards, some odd yards. Had a touchdown, man. He did the touchdown, man. He did the Thriller dance, man. I was very surprised that nobody caught that as far as the telecast. They don't know what's popping. They don't know nothing about no Michael Jackson. They don't know nothing about the greatest entertainer of all time. So they didn't even catch that, But I saw it. I was on the couch rolling, Eli Manning does what he normally does. Eli go out there and do something great, then he'll do something that don't make no damn sense. And the Bengals are just the Bungles, man. Like I said in previous shows, Marvin Lewis must have some serious dirt on ownership. Marvin Lewis has something hanging over their head, some kind of manila envelope with some pictures in it or something, because he shouldn't have a job, man. That dude, he has not been a good coach since he coached the defense when he was at for the Ravens back in the 2000 season when they won the Super Bowl, man. We're going to keep it moving, man. We're going to keep moving the chains, man. Then we're going to get to the Sunday night game, man. The Seattle Seahawks come over to handle that business that they should have handled in the Super Bowl 2 or 3 years ago against the Patriots, 31-24, man. Russell Wilson threw for about 346 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tom Brady acted a damn fool, as he normally does. But he didn't, he threw over 300 yards, but he didn't throw no touchdown passes, man. Russell Wilson threw 3. Their whole thing with the Patriots, it was their running game, man. You had, you had 3 rushing touchdowns by the Patriots, but by LeGarrette Blount. But the problem was there was nothing going on through the air. And in that last play where you had Gronkowski on Cam Chancellor on an island, everybody knew where that ball was going, man. Everybody knew that was going to be a fade route to the corner. You're going to throw it up. Brady was going to throw it up, and he was going to put himself in a position to let Gronk go get it. But the problem was, Patriots fans, was Gronk made the initial contact in the first place. Okay? Now, I know you're going to say, well, Cam held him. Yeah, Cam did hold him. But what are you supposed to do when you got somebody as big as Gronkowski running into you, basically trying to push you off? Because Gronkowski knows Cam Chancellor is not no weak punk. He is a baller beyond ballers. He's one of the toughest cats in the league. So he can match him strength for strength. So what Brady should have did was threw it up and let him jump up and get it. But what happened was, once you pushed him, hey, man, that's a no call all day, man. You're not going to end the game on a penalty like that, man. It's just not going to happen, man. But that was a good game, man. Very exciting game. Sunday Night Football the last couple of weeks have been back on point after having a couple of weeks where it was just straight boo-boo. Next game, which was astronomically crazy to see was the Tennessee Titans, the 5-5 Tennessee Titans, win 47-25 on the 4-5 Packers and Aaron Rodgers discount double check. I'm going to say that again. 47-25, man. Man, I don't know, man. The Packers are just in a free fall, man. That defense, you would think a defense that has Clay Matthews on it and, Clinton Dix, Clinton Dix would be looking pretty good. But obviously, they need a lot more work than Clinton Dix and, and the homie Matthews. So Marcus Mariota, man, he's playing pretty well, and the Titans are trying to put themselves in a position for a wild card berth. But that game was just if you like offensive football, that was a game to watch, man, because you damn near had 80 points of offense going on over that game. We're going to keep moving the chains as we go down the line. The Dolphins win 31-24 over the Chargers. Once again, man, Phillip Rivers acted a damn fool, man. He threw for damn near 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, but the Chargers don't have no firepower, man. And the Dolphins with Ryan Tannehill and Jay Ajayi, those guys are looking pretty decent, man. They look like they're trying to keep themselves relevant with a win. Got to give them cash credits for that. Next game on the board, man, that we want to talk about is the Panthers and Chiefs, man. The Chiefs tie up, actually take over the AFC West division lead with a 7-2 record, 2017 over Cam Newton and the North Carolina Panthers. And the Carolina Panthers, man, I don't know, man. With Cam, man, I'm really starting to believe that Cam. Stephen A. Smith said he was overrated. I don't think Cam is overrated. I think Cam is underserved. So it's just a slight difference with that. I think Cam is being asked to do too much. He doesn't have any weapons. He's being asked to do too much. And he's a polarizing person. And he puts himself in positions where you either really root for Cam Newton or you want to see Cam really fall on his face. And that's what's happening right now, man. But the Chiefs are playing so well with Alex Smith. Well, what would happen? How do you think the 49ers would be if Alex Smith was still the quarterback? But that's another talk show. But Alex Smith doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't turn the ball over, and he just does everything right. He's the student in class who doesn't study but gets good grades. That's basically it, man. He's not a genius. He just knows how to play the system. Next game, man, as we move the chains. Buccaneers 36, Bears 10. That's a boo-boo game, man. Boo-boo game alert. We don't talk about boo-boo games on the Flow Sports Radio Show, man. Bears are 2-7. Buccaneers are 4-5. That's boo-boo game, man. We don't talk about that. We're going to keep it moving, man. Next game we're going to talk about is the Redskins 26-20 over the Vikings. That's a boo-boo game, man. You know why? Because the Vikings have lost 4 straight. And I don't want to talk about the Vikings, man. I'm very disappointed with the Vikings. I'm kind of upset with them cats. They got me. It's like getting yourself all ready for a nice piece of a red velvet cake that you got in the refrigerator, man. You've been thinking about it all day. You come home and somebody done ate it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even leave you a crumb. And that's what's going on with the Vikings. They ain't leaving you a crumb of football to watch, man. That's a boo-boo game, man. We ain't talking about no boo-boo games on the Flow Sports Radio Show. We going to keep moving the chains. Next game I want to talk about is 4-5 Rams win 9-6 over the Jets. 9-6, man. That's a boo-boo game alert. Anytime you don't have no touchdowns being scored in a game, that's a boo-boo game. Unless it was overtime or unless there was some kind of significant play. Man, it's a field goal game, man. We don't mess with field goal kicker games, man. That's boo-boo. We're going to keep it moving, man. Moving the chains. We got the Eagles 24-15 over the Falcons. That's a surprise because the Falcons are supposed to have this offensive juggernaut with Matty Ice, with Matt Ryan, and they should have scored more points than 15, but that just gives testament to the Eagles and show how well they're playing right now, man. I really like Carson Wentz. I really like those young, Matthews, the running back. I really like their young team. And they flipped the page, man. They're not the Chip Kelly previous Eagle team anymore. They're a team that's looking like they're putting their team together, and they're going to be around in that NFC East for quite a long time, man. We're going to keep the chains moving. This game right here, man. I don't know what the hell happened to the damn Saints, man. They lose, and they lose in a way that I've never seen in football. They lose 25-23 to the Broncos, who are now 7-3, man. To have somebody, I don't even remember who the person was, because I was just like, I was so perplexed watching this play go down. I don't even remember who jumped over the center, but whoever it was, they jumped over the center and just didn't touch nobody. Like there was nobody there. Just jumped over, landed on their feet, blocked it. Not only did they block it, they returned it for a touchdown to win the game. That's crazy, man. That's just somebody. You talk about a missing an offensive assignment, missing a blocking assignment, missing a special teams assignment. That has to be, hey, Aunt Cuts, man. You my homie, man. Love you to death, but y'all blew that, man. You messed it all up, man, for my Raiders, man. I'm not happy with that situation. And the same with the Panthers. Y'all messed everything up for my Raiders, man, who are on a bye week. Now we got to deal with those 2 wins when they should have been 2 losses. But once again, man, that's the beauty of NFL football, man. It's called parity, man. That's how it goes down in the town, you know what I mean? We ain't going to really talk about the Ravens and the Browns because the Browns are, they 0-10, 28-7, boo-boo game. But the Ravens are playing pretty good. So I'll give you some shouts, but it's a boo-boo game, man. We're going to keep it boo-boo game. Texans win 24-21 over the Jaguars. That's a boo-boo game because ain't nobody excited. You can't even name nobody, man, that plays on those teams outside of Brock Osweiler. And I'm struggling to even think about what's his name, Bortles. You know what I'm saying? Blake Bortles, and that's it. So that's a boo-boo game, man, because they ain't even got nobody you even want to see. That's just a game that you bet on or you do fantasy football on. So that's how that works. Now, we got to talk about Dak Prescott and the homie Ezekiel Elliott.
Still Crazy Productions, baby.
They are still rolling. Cowboys 8-1, 35-30 over the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. That game was by far the most entertaining and best game of this NFL season thus far, man. Ezekiel Elliott. Let's get this straight right now. Ezekiel Elliott, rookie running back for the Dallas Cowboys, is the league MVP right now. Without question, he is the league MVP, man, because he is holding it down in so many different ways, man. It's ridiculous how good this kid is, man. As much scrutiny as he's getting right now, the NFL is headhunting him right now because they want to get him on these domestic charges, man. They're going to try to make an example out of him because what they didn't do with Josh Brown and how they swept that under the rug. Josh Brown is a punter for the Giants who himself said he beat his wife over 20 times. They're trying to pin something on the young homie, man. I don't think it's going to work, but they're going to try to pin something. For him to be playing under that pressure, he's balling. And Dak Prescott, man, it looks like Tony Romo is going to turn into Drew Bledsoe. You know what I'm saying? And if those who don't remember, Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback that was the starter for the New England Patriots before Tom Brady. So it's looking like that situation is starting to happen all over again, man. Very exciting, man. Dallas is a great team to watch, man. You Dallas Cowboy fans should be happy, man. It's looking like Dak ain't giving up the keys to the car to Tony. It ain't happening, Romo. You're going to have to find you another car to drive. Last game I'm going to talk about. San Francisco 49ers dropped their 8th straight to the Cardinals. 23-20. And it doesn't really matter that Larry Fitzgerald had over 100 yards. It doesn't really matter that Carson Palmer played like Carson Palmer can play sometimes and had a phenomenal game. I think he threw for almost 400. What I want to talk about is a couple things, man. First thing I want to say, man, is that Colin Kaepernick, without question, is the 49ers' best player. He led the team in rushing. He led the team in passing. He could just mail it in, man. He's got his money. He doesn't need to be putting himself in harm's way. He doesn't need to be playing hard. He probably won't even be a Niner next year, but I got to give the brother credit, man. He's out there really trying to win games. Now, I've already talked enough on the field football. I want to talk to you 49er fans, man. I need to say something really quickly. Most of my friends are 49er fans. Okay. And then most of my associates are 49er fans as well. Okay. And most of my nemesis, even the word nemesis, the plural version of nemesis, are 49er fans. So I'm speaking to all of you guys. First thing I want to say is that the majority of you 49er fans that I know, I got to commend you guys on how you're handling this season. You guys are disappointed. I haven't seen a whole lot of complaining. I haven't seen a whole lot of belly aching. I've seen just a whole lot of people just, taking it on the chin, man, and holding your head up, man, and continuing to support this team, man, and being honest and understanding that your team is not doing well, man. I ain't gonna cut no punches with y'all because y'all can handle it. Y'all garbage, man. But the way you're handling yourself like distinguished ladies and gentlemen. But to some of y'all, man, who I know, who are 49er fans, who are trying to lash out and attack and trying to talk crazy, you know what I'm saying? Trying to talk crazy to me because I'm doing a show speaking on the whole NFL season. Hey, man, don't expect to have me sit up here and act like y'all winning all these games when you ain't. And if you want to take it and you want to get personal, anytime you come at me personally, it's no holds barred, baby. I'm going to say any and everything I got to say because that's the thing about some fans. They can't deal with you talking facts. They get all in their feelings, then they want to do a personal attack. Attack me at your own peril. I got all kinds of platforms that handle all y'all. Ain't scared. I ain't going to censor nothing. I'm going to say everything I want to say in a public forum. I'll put your ass right on this show and say your damn name. Try me and see. Just wanted to put that out there. I'm not talking to all y'all. I'm just those who feel some kind of way about what I just said. I'm talking to your ass. Understand that. Not mad, not angry, just letting you know. Now we can move on. Come to think of it, we might not have to. Because that's it. Flow Sports Radio Show. Doing what we do every week. Putting you up on game, whether you like it or not. But until then, game on. Game on.